Do a quick PSA for the rookies tonight because we have a race at Watkins Glen. Watkins is a really fast, high-speed track, and you're all driving cars of similar horsepower and acceleration. And it is really, really easy to cause really bad crashes here because you are not being mindful of the cars around you when you're driving. I often say, don't hit what you can see all the time. And this is a really good example of how not to hit what you can see. The cars all have similar acceleration because of the VOP. So you need to make sure that you are in very clear and open spaces when you are moving around so that the cars around you don't get their nose chopped off. You're not in a car's blind spot. You're not taking what I would call a non-committal move or basically a half-ass pass or a half-ass position. Even if you're just accelerating with them in some car's blind spot, you can cause an incident because they won't be looking at you because they are looking in a different direction. So this is from the Wednesday's race. I'm not doing this to shame this driver or call them out. It is just a really, really, really good example of don't hit what you can see. So I want to run it through once at full speed, and then I want to play it back at some key areas and just talk about a few things. I apologize if I have to pull this driver's name up. I need to be able to bounce between cars. Okay, so what happened? This is the key point when the driver in the 18 need to realize that the battle is over and that the race is 65 minutes long. So we don't need to be in a reckless spot, especially in this case. This is a perfect example. These two cars are exactly the same. They will accelerate the same, they will shift in the same spots. There's no way that this car will be able to accelerate and pass this car at this place in the racetrack, especially because you're going to go right then left and then down the straight. So you're in this car's blind spot. You are really in this car's blind spot here. This is what the chasing car can see. And I apologize that I have to show names. I'm so sorry. This is what the lead car can see. The lead car can't see this car. They can't. And they are going up the hill. So they're not going to know you're back there. They're not going to adjust for you. There's no overlap for them to be able to maneuver next to you. You are in their blind spot in a very dangerous place, and it's going to cause an accident because they need to adjust to go this way because they're going up the hill. I want to stay in free cam for a second because this is important. This is an impossible view. No person can turn their head this way. So they can't see you. And so that's why there's an accident. So I just want you guys to be mindful of that, especially at the start of these races. Um, it's a 65-minute race. These races are super, super long. There are clear places where you can plan an attack. Get alongside before the bus stop. Get alongside coming out of 7. Get alongside on the main straightaway. This wiped out a very small field, if I'm going to be honest, kind of for no reason. So I would like to just have people be mindful of that. All right, thanks, folks.